The cedars in the garden of God could not hide him. The fir trees were not like his boughs, and the chestnut trees were not like his branches, nor any tree in the garden of God was like unto him in his beauty. I have made him fair by the multitude of his branches, so that all the trees of Eden that were in the garden of God envied him. And strangers, the terrible of the nations, have cut him off and have left him. Upon the mountains and in all the valleys his branches are fallen, and his boughs are broken by all the rivers of the land, and all the people of the earth are gone down from his shadow and have left him. Upon his ruin shall all the fowls of the heaven remain, and all the beasts of the field shall be upon his branches.
Day long while ago I walked down dirt road and stood in a time of great. Stone walls line the road, black and white cattle roamed in the fields, corn growed up straight. These times have changed since my young life. I never thought I'd see the day. There's houses in the cornfield around a fallen down barn, and the old dirt road was paved, and the old dirt road was paved. A day long while ago I rocked on front porch to sit, cool lemonade. Neighbors pass by, they smile, stop and talk of the corn weather all the day. Now these times have changed since my young life. I never thought I'd see the day. There's houses in the cornfield around fallen down barn, and the old dirt road was paved, and the old dirt road was paved. Day short while ago I stalked down dirt road and stood. Time of change. I sat by a stone wall, I stared at a front porch falling down without from the rain. Now these times have changed since my young life. I never thought I'd see the day. There's houses in the cornfield around a fallen down barn, and the old dirt road was paved, and the old dirt road was paved. A day long while ago I rocked on front porch to sit, cool lemonade. Neighbors pass by, they smile, stop and talk of the corn weather all the day. Now these times have changed since my young life. cornfield around fallen down barn, and the old dirt road was paved, and the old dirt road was paved. Day short while ago, I stalked down dirt road and stood. Time of change. I sat by a stone wall, I stared at a front porch falling down without front rain. Now these times have changed since my young life. I never thought I'd see the day. There's houses in the cornfield around a fallen down barn, and the old dirt road was paved, and the old dirt road was paved.
Right here, we're gonna take that road and we're gonna drive over there and check all that out, but it won't be in this video. I mean part one. Alright, so we're gonna go over again. I did not make it to my location, so I want to show you this here. This here is one ring that's broken off, and this is one ring too. That's how thick they were. Okay, we're gonna go down over here. I'm gonna pause it while you look over here. Okay, see how large these rings were. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I want to show you this. There's three rings here. There's one here, and one here. And I'm going to show you how thick these things were. That was one tree ring. That is 8 feet thick. These things were giant. Look. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, these things were giant. All this back up in here. We're gonna go in there. Okay, you see how giant these tree rings were. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here while I'm gonna go get my dog, and we're gonna probably hike up through this maybe. So hold on. Okay, check this out. This is just a small piece. It doesn't even look petrified. Okay, I switched locations. Alright, we're gonna move to a different location. Well, I'm on the side of the highway here, so it might be a little loud, but I got kicked out of this place. I was on this road down here, and I went up into there, and it's a really private, high security neighborhood, and I wonder who lives there. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this real quick. Nothing changes with how the trees break down. This stuff is so old and weathered. Looks like there's some people way up here. Maybe that's where I'm trying to get to, I don't know, but I just wanted to show you this. We're still on our way to the Manitou cliff dwelling, so hold on. We're gonna go there. But I want to show you this in here, it's incredible. That is where we were trying to get all day. Over there, that's where we're trying to get. But this is the angle that I wanted, a far away angle, to show you this. All this here is just tree rings. It's incredible. Well, you can see this, but all this right here, this whole mountain is nothing but a giant cedar tree. And if you were up here looking down, it would be like looking at the rings on most trees. But this one, it's fallen, and it would be like looking at it, like as if the tree fell over and you're looking at the rings. And I explained earlier how the inner rings are tight. And the farther out you go, the bigger they get. And this ring right here, it's going to continue all the way up, all the way. And then it'll go down for like, who knows, miles. And that would be one ring of the tree, but giant. You see the radius of it. Okay, that's just a small part of it that's exposed. It goes on, and then it slowly dips down. It goes way down under. That's how giant these trees were. And this is definitely a giant cedar. Okay, we're actually going to drive over there, but I wanted to stop here and show you this. So as I drive in here, I'll film what I can. Looks like there's a line up here. See, this is all just remains of a giant cedar tree. It's incredible. We got a line right up here, so I'm just going to keep it rolling a minute. Actually, I'm going to pause it a second so I get a picture. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, this is the same thing like up in Red Rocks, Colorado. See, remember how the tree breaks down? Nothing changes. Hold on. Okay. So we're gonna go take a picture of something real quick. I asked this guy in this booth if he knew what all this was, and he says, oh, they moved it from Southwest Colorado or something. I'm like, the mountains, and he says, no, the cliff dwellings. And he pointed towards this picture, so we're gonna come take a picture of that. See what he's talking about. So he said that these here were moved from southern Colorado. I'll have to check into that, but all that is remains of giant trees that they burrowed into and built in. And you see here the dark bands, okay? Anyway, I'm going to give you an overview of this. This is pretty incredible. I'll give you a far overview. And we were just, I'll show you where I was parked. On the side of the highway, man. It was pretty tight. I was parked right over there in that opening. Okay, but I want you to check this out. This is where a lot of your flagstone comes from. Well, we're going to attempt to drive up there instead of walking. So I'm going to pause it here. Hold on. I want to give you an overshot view of this here. They said they moved these here. Huh, that's pretty crazy. So they built them underneath these rings of the trees, just like the Indian did years ago after the flood. Okay, the Indians burrowed inside these trees. These, they call them cliff dwellings, I guess, and they built under them just like that. But that's part of a giant cedar tree. It's incredible. Got a teepee over here. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this until I get to a different area. Just take a look over here one more time. It's pretty incredible stuff. It really is. We're going to go right down here and just take a look. And you got to remember, when you see stuff like this right up here, you know, some of these veins and just the grain of the wood is on a scale that is, you just can't put anything to it. It's so giant. You look at all the dark bands. This is a giant cedar tree, man, that's weather eroded, smooth and rounded. And so much of it is missing and falling away. It's truly incredible. Look at that. It's just... Let's go over here. Take a look, and then we're going to get out of here. There's a little cutout right down here. We'll go and take one more look. Okay. Looks like it's a road going down, service road. What are they going to service? Anyway, so I'm going to stand up on this rock. Yeah. Remember over there on that road, the cutouts I'm showing you. So much of this is missing and has fallen away. And when you see like Mesa Verde, where the Indians built in like that, they just built inside the giant trees. Boy, don't that building sure looks like it's tilted. It is like such a crazy optical illusion. It does not look level whatsoever. And these are just rings of trees, and this is where a lot of the flagstone, or all the flagstone comes from, are rings of trees. Just all pieces and parts. Yeah, it goes on and on up there. It's incredible. You got to remember how I showed you them sets of rings, the two logs, and how the left log is identifiable, and the other one on the right is not recognizable because it's been beat up. So, but this is what the Indians did right here. They built underneath the rings of the trees. That's what they did. Well, I came in the little gift shop here. We'll see what, kind of check it out. Kind of your typical stuff. But there's something pretty cool over here. Oh, can't go that way. They built it, and part of the cedar trees in here. Oops. Oh, employees only. I don't think so. There's people over here. Isn't it amazing how the world is today? And you look at the way the Native Americans lived, where they lived off the land and were resourceful. Boy, what a change we live, the world we live in today. Yeah, they were resourceful, they respected life. Yeah. It's just your typical souvenir store, I guess. But what's kind of cool about it, though, is how they built it into this part of this giant cedar. I don't know. I don't know if we can go back here or not. Yeah, we can go back here. Oh, good stuff. Look at this. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. But yeah, they built this building like right into the tree remains. Look at that. That's pretty dang cool. Yeah, this is so incredible. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do. It's been a lot of fun doing it. And I hope you learned something.